Now, people, there's too much misdirection. There's too much smoke and mirrors going on. So let me just explain where my head's at right now. I believe, that the internet, the powers that be on the internet, are controlling the type of things that you can talk about. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this Diddy thing. Like, every single time, go on my phone, go on the internet, even people who don't even listen to rap, Diddy. I'm like, yo. But then, when you really look a little deeper, Iran let off some missiles into Israel. I don't see no one discussing that. I don't see no one discussing the news that came out of the World Health Organization. I don't see no one discussing that either. We're all talking about Diddy and what his list will bring. So I said, you know what? I'm not talking about that no more. I think we've gave that topic enough. Now, if they throw 20 years at him or he walks free, we'll do an episode. But this constant conversation around Diddy, it's draining, man. It's draining. Now, let me just say this. Everyone's like waiting and excited in anticipation of names to come out of all these people that are involved in this and that are involved in that. People, listen, man. I've heard names like Leonardo DiCaprio. I've heard names like Bill Clinton. I've heard names like Obama. Different names that people have thrown out. Jay-Z, different names. Now, let's just take someone like Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, before we start the stream. People, even if Diddy wanted to expose a person like that, he cannot. Okay? He cannot. A man like Leonardo DiCaprio is an asset to the United States. So they know what goes on, but they ain't going to allow him to release and mash up them people's name. They're not going to allow it. The reason why they've got him, I'll say it straight, is because he has upset someone. They know he's been doing this for years. He's upset someone, so they've got him. All these other people, you're not going to hear nothing about these people. So why it bothers me is because I feel like my opinion is going to differ from these other podcasters and from the mainstream. So I don't want to talk about that. Yeah.
And let me just horse back off the Diddler Distraction.
Yeah, man, break that down.
Because as you said, sibling, like, what on Piers Morgan has the damn Jaguar rights on the damn broadcast.
She's a nutcase, Noble, man. She's a nutcase. She ain't talking. She's a nutcase. This is why this Diddy thing's bothering me, because even with Unfiltered, we were going to record, you know. I said, yo, I don't want to speak about Diddy. It's a distraction. Major. It's a distraction. I'm starting to... It's sad, man. I am for real starting to feel like the Black Captain America, man. Like I was frozen in the 50s or something and then brought back. Like, I just don't get how people don't see that these people don't care about no Instagram models getting flown out. They don't care about them things. Like, why don't people see what's going on, that this is a distraction? Iran just launched. There's actually a video of the missiles. There's a video. Yes. Like, why are we not talking about that?
That's the pages and people bigging up the pages, saying how it was an excellent flipping military operation to be able to. I mean, think about that, sibling. They had the ability to somehow secrete all of these. So this is pre-planning. We're not talking about like what you see in the movies and someone bumps into someone in the market and then takes out the page and puts in the exploding page. It ain't nothing like that going in. No, actually, no. There may be on a very small scale those type of things happening, but based upon what was going on, they had pre-planned this months to have these pages that are going to explode, and they're saying this is a victory. This is a strategic thing that they were doing, killing people, blowing up people them in markets and stuff.
Bolt drones, Noble. Bolt drones. I'm watching this stuff, and the World Health Organization, people just Google it and just Google it, because that's not what today is about, but Google it and look at what they're really doing behind the scenes. Like, why is there so much news coverage of this guy? And it's not just on urban news. We're talking main every day.
Main, yes.
Every day, every single day. And I'm starting to say to myself, yo, this Diddy brother, he's not important. He's not important at all. Like, he was running all these sex rings and all that. I'm like, yo, all these men are on these things, but we'll definitely. I don't want to talk about it again until either he gets sentenced or he walks away. I don't want no more podcasts about this guy.
Yeah.
The guy's an idiot, man. Like, I mean, take away all the charges and all. The guy's an idiot anyway. I don't want to speak about this guy no more, man. Like, I'm fed up with all these, like, and I know people hate this word, these conspiracy theorists. I am. I'm fed up with them, Noble. Like, this Jaguar, right? She's on Piers Morgan doing spoken word.
Come on.
It's an act. And if you notice how she words things, she'll never say, Jay-Z did this. It'll be like, she'll be like, Jay-Z, the children.
Yeah.
The children. I'm like, yo, just talk. Are you talking or what? He done this to Justin Bieber. He done this to Usher. I'm like, if them man ain't talking, leave us alone. Because these brothers are perfectly fine. They can talk. They can talk.
But what about the elephants in the room, sibling? What about that? Which we've said as well. We've said this on multiple other occasions in other situations. So you mean to tell me that she's in this thing? She's known him, potentially a quote unquote failed artist herself. You know, she's been in this thing. Okay, so you've known what's been going on. You've been in contact with these sex workers. You've been recording your own stuff. Why now? Why now is she doing all of these art of dialogue interviews? Every place you go, listen, we pay her $400. She can come on the flipping podcast. No, because we don't pay people to come on, to talk foolishness. Yeah. So then we get that. We get Gene Deal. We get all these people talking like, well, So we've just grown and developed a conscience, a morality all of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
we just popped up and said, you know what? That's wrong. That is actually wrong. I've got to talk my truth now. Nah. This is the biggest distraction. And as you say, we got Iran, we got Lebanon going. Listen.
Yep. We got things going on right here. We've got things going on right here. Why do we really care about Diddy and what's going on in the States? It's getting silly now. So, okay, today's going to be an educational Saturday stream.